Do you know that sweet that refers to childhood? It's this dessert that I'm going to teach you how to make today. It's simply delicious, and you won't regret making it. To start, inside a saucepan, I put 480 milliliters of water and then 50 g of cornstarch. Now, I mix it very well so that they don't form lumps or anything like that, leaving everything very homogeneous. Next, I'm going to add a packet of strawberry gelatin. Remembering that the flavors are optional, but I'm making one of the best known. I mix again very well until the broth starts to thicken a little. Now, I add 45 g of sugar, which is equivalent to about 3 tablespoons. I mix it again very well, and you will notice, as the video goes by, that the mixture thickens and turns into a very thick broth. That's our goal, to get a jam. I pour it into a serving dish and refrigerate it until it is very firm. In the meantime, let's prepare the second part of our recipe. Again, inside a saucepan, I put 480 milliliters of water and then another 50 g of cornstarch. The process is the same. The only thing that will change is the flavor of the gelatin. I mix well so that they don't form lumps and I leave everything homogeneous. I now add 45 g of sugar and then the pineapple gelatin. I mix very well again and, once again, I let the broth thicken until it forms a very thick jam. You can notice that even the color is a little stronger, as it really thickens a lot. That is our goal. I mix everything very well. After mixing well and with our first part of the recipe already chilled, I add the new broth, remembering that I let it cool a little so as not to melt the underside. I go back to the fridge and let all of our dessert set. Now I'm going to unmold and show you how dessert doesn't stick and how wonderful this recipe is. I'm unmolding and look how easily I remove the dessert. Guys, remembering that I greased it only with oil, that is, there is no secret. Look at the magnificent result of this recipe. Are you going to say that it doesn't remind you of childhood? Have you told me which city you're seeing this recipe from? It is important that you comment on the city you are watching from so that I know how far our recipes have come. I'm from Minas Gerais, Brazil. This is a classic dessert from all of our childhood. I'm sure you've eaten a lot of this dessert that reminds you of Grandma's house. Guys, what a sensational recipe! Look, I'm cutting it for you. We prepare everything in a maximum of 10 minutes. What really takes time is the time to freeze. Otherwise, it's a huge ease. What a wonderful recipe! What do you remember when you see this recipe? A classic of the childhood of all Brazilians. Here, I put a little sugar on top, because it was classic to eat like this. After I tried this recipe, it became part of my menu, simply delicious. Guys, it's really worth preparing, and I'm sure that, after making it, you'll want to repeat it again and again. Your children and all your family members will love it. Well, that's it, guys, stay with God.